Hi guys, it's Kristina. So today I'm going to do my August favorites and show you guys what I've been loving during the past month as far as like makeup and fashion and stuff like that. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish that I've been using because I showed this to you guys in one of my recent hauls and a lot of you commented and said, oh, can you do a review or can you tell us like how well the coverage is or stuff like that. Just, you know, just talk about it, like say if you like it or not. So I decided to include it in my favorites and because I do like it and give you guys sort of like a mini review on this product. So basically this is my first MAC skin products. Like I have a couple of lipsticks from them because I feel like they are overrated. So I'm just going to tell you straight up, like I'm not a MAC person. Like I don't have a whole collection of MAC, but I do like this and I've heard a lot of great things about this and I wanted some sort of like foundation or powder from them just to try it out. So this is the one that I decided to get after hearing a bunch of different reviews on their foundations and it just looks like a regular powder. So this is the Mineralized Skin Finish and Natural. They also have the ones that are like more shimmery, but this is just the natural finish that you use to set your foundation with, and the color that I got is medium dark and I use it with my Sigma Kabuki F30 brush. So basically, I will say that I do like this product to set my foundation. I really love it because I normally use my Revlon Photo Ready foundation to do my whole face. And then I set it with my Maybelline Fit powder, which works well and it does set it perfectly, but you can kind of tell that it's cakey, you know, not on camera or anything like that, but in person, or not in pictures either, but in person you can kind of tell. But when I set my foundation with this instead of the Maybelline powder, it definitely looks so much more natural. Like in person, I was like looking at myself in the mirror the first time I tried it, like when I was driving in the car, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't really even tell that I'm wearing makeup, you know, my skin just looks nice. It doesn't look cakey at all, you know, because when I just use the foundation by itself, I do need to set it because it gets kind of oily throughout the day, plus it just looks like one color. It doesn't have that kind of like finish. This is like the finish. I mean, that's what it's called, like Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. So it's like a finish for your foundation. So I do love it for that. So I will be using this for like special occasions because it is kind of pricey. I'm not going to be setting my foundation with this every single day. I'm just going to use my Maybelline one. But if I have like somewhere I'm going, like out or a dinner or something like that, I'm definitely going to use this just to make my face look really nice and, you know, natural, not like too much makeup or kicked on or anything like that. So I do recommend it, but if you don't have that kind of problem, you know, and you're happy with what you have, I wouldn't say go out and buy this for $30 because by itself it doesn't give you enough coverage. Like by itself, I tried it and it just didn't cover up my blemishes. If you have perfect skin and all you need is like just a powder, yes, go ahead and buy a powder, you know, and if you don't like the drugstore ones, you can buy this. Like that is if you're happy with your skin, but if you do need coverage, get a foundation. This is not going to give you enough coverage. Like this does not cover up my blemishes or anything like that I have on my skin by itself in no shape or form. But if I put this over my foundation, it definitely gives me a really, really nice finish and I do love it for that. Okay, and the next thing I've been really using a lot is my Sedona Lace palette. This is the natural one. And I do have a review and a tutorial for this palette. I also have the one that they have with colors, and it comes with like two different layers, so you just put this layer in the lid, so it's more convenient. But I've just been using these colors a lot the past like month, I would say, yeah, a few weeks, and I've just been gravitating towards this. So yeah, and if you want to see my tutorial with this, I will link it down below for you. Then the next thing I've been loving is this Clinique clarifying lotion, which is really a toner, and mine is number 3 because they have like different numbers. You take this little test quiz kind of thing and it tells you what skin type you have. So if you have like oily or dry or combination, and there's like 2 different combination ones if you're more oily or more dry. So I have the 3, which is the combination with more oily than dry, and basically I got their whole skincare. I have like the lotion, the cleanser and stuff like that, but I still have my Philosophy Purity Cleanser and my Proactive and stuff like that and my other skincare products. So I'm getting my skin to where I like it, where it's like clear and stuff like that. So once I hit that point where my skin is definitely like at a point where I like it to be, you know, like clear of like all blemishes and stuff like that, I will do an updated skincare routine, like to products that I use and stuff like that, because right now I still am struggling with some blemishes and pimples and stuff like that. But I normally don't use a toner. If you watched my last skincare routine, I don't use a toner like ever. I just use a cleanser and then like some serums or moisturizers or whatever. But I have been using this toner, and basically what toners do is is they restore your pH balance. So after you wash your face, you might notice that your skin is kind of like just feeling dry because, you know, you strip away all the oils and dirt, but you also strip away like the natural pH that it has. So what the toner does is like you take a little cotton ball, you rub it all over, and one, it takes the bits of makeup that I have left on my skin off. So if I wash my face at night, you know, I might think it's clean, but this also takes off like some leftover makeup, and I'm like, wow, look at the little like cotton, you know, pad or whatever, and I'm like, ew, that's kind of gross. You know, I still have all this makeup on that I would have went to bed with, and that's just not good for your skin. So, and plus it makes your skin feel so much better. Like once I run this through my skin, it restores the pH balance, and it just makes it feel so much better. It doesn't feel all dried out and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, now I don't even need a moisturizer. It feels so good, but I still use it because I'm like, you need this, but you know, it just makes it feel so much better. So I've really been loving this, and this is just a sample, but I'm gonna get some more once I run out. I have 2 of these. I filmed a haul with these, so I'm gonna put that up sometime soon. Then another product I'm gonna show you guys is something you've seen in my makeup collection video, because I showed this is in my makeup bag and I use it every single day. This is from Victoria's Secret, and it's one of their bronzers. It just looks like this, and it's called, the color is called Glitterati, and it's just really shiny kind of bronzer. It has, and it's a kind of like a weird texture, so it has matte, but it has glitter in it too. So I don't know if you can see that, but it has matte texture and glitter texture, and it kind of looks like a marbled kind of surface. I've been using this a lot to highlight, like, right here, if you can see like my highlight right now, that's what that is, and down my nose and stuff like that, because I have my Stila Kitten highlight that I use, but that's more for like winter, because that's like really shiny. For summer, I feel like it's too shiny because I already get, my skin gets oily already, so I don't need like more shine. But I just use this, but it's just like just enough shimmer, you know, because it is kind of matte and glittery at the same time. And I use this brush with it. It's like a fluffy little brush from Sigma. It's the F30 large powder brush. So it's fluffy on one side, but the other side it is kind of like gets like tapered. So it's, you know, good for like right here and down my nose or wherever else I need to like highlight. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to show you are just some sandals. You know, I figured I would just throw in some fashion in this video. So I've been gravitating towards like sandals the past month for some reason. Like I have some wedges that I've been wearing and just flip-flops, but I feel like sandals are comfortable because they're not like, you know, a heel or a wedge, you know, they're just flat, but they're more dressy than flip-flops, even if your flip-flops are not just like plain, like one of those rubbery beach ones, you know, if they're like pretty ones with colors and stuff like that. I still feel like, you know, if it has like a back on it and if it has some sort of like decorations, it feels so much like, it just looks so much nicer. I feel, you know, more like fancy, I guess. If I just wear these to class instead of flip-flops, I feel like I'm just kind of more dressy. I don't know. So I have a few different pairs, but the ones I've been wearing a lot are these ones, and I bought these in TJ Maxx, and the brand is like Paprika. I don't know, it's rubbed off, but I remember it being Paprika because I had these in a haul before, and they just have like little pearls and golden detailing on them, and I had these in like one of my outfit of the days or whatever. And then I have these sandals that I've been wearing a lot, and they're just really pretty and pink. You know, whenever I'm wearing like a pink purse or a pink shirt, I would just put them with my outfit, and they have a bag and these golden little details. And I had these in a haul that I just filmed, so that will be up soon, and I talk about like how much they are, where they're from and stuff like that, because like I said, I don't like film and then put it up like the same day, you know, because it's just like, just videos take a lot of work. So that's why a lot of times I just don't remember like what I have on, oops, wrong way. Okay, so that's why like I don't remember a lot of times what I have on my lips, and people are like, oh, like, you know, what's your color? And I'm like, I don't know, sorry. So yeah. Oh, and every video that I do, I always get questions of what I'm wearing on my lips, like all the time. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm wearing. Like in every video, I'm just going to start doing this because I always get questions. And the thing is, I switch up my lip products every single day, so I don't remember what I had on, you know, like a week ago when because I filmed like one weekend and then I'll put it up like the next weekend or something like that. So I don't remember it. And so, you know, I always get questions and I can't answer them. So basically what I have on is CoverGirl Penelope Pink lipstick with NYX and, what is this color? And Apricot, the gloss over that. So that's what I have on, just by the way. Oh, and also I wanted to ask you guys before I go. So I started a new semester this week, and I'm going to be more busy. You know, it's not summer anymore where you can just do whatever. And so I'm probably going to be doing videos every weekend. You can expect some videos from me every weekend. If I have time, I will throw a video in like during the week if I have time or whatever. But just comment below and let me know what videos you like the best, so that way I know which ones, you know, if I have to pick like out of like this one and this one and I can only do one, you know, which one I should do. So tell me if you like hauls or outfit of the days or makeup tutorials or hair tutorials or reviews or favorites and stuff like that. Just tell me which ones you like to watch, so that way I know what you guys want. So yeah, and if you have any requests, also leave that down below. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave me comments below of the products that you've been loving, or if you do a video, then leave it as a video response so I can watch it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.